Welcome back. It's Breakfast Daily on Citi, and it's now time for Hello, Mr. President, a segment that focuses solely on issues you have in your communities. If you have not yet sent us your videos, just take out your phone and record an up to 1 minute video. Whatever problem you're experiencing, we want the whole world and nation to know so that policymakers will do something about it for you. The email to send that video to is hellomrpresidenttv@gmail.com. You can also WhatsApp us the videos through our WhatsApp line 0550-585832. If you don't have a video phone, don't worry. Text us up to 250 words and we will show it and call onto those policymakers. Now, throughout this segment, if you are experiencing a similar issue that we're talking about, please comment down below or use the hashtag Breakfast Daily for us to hear it. Our first video comes from the Northeast region. Let's take a look.
Mr. President, we are calling on you that we are from Bimbagu South, and the nature of the road is very bad, even to an extent that a bicycle rider cannot even go. We are calling on you to come and support us with the roads. Even not be that even we don't have electricity in our place, and beside that, the water is even another problem in our community, and the school building is also not good. We are calling on the government to come and support us with those social amenities. And so therefore, we, the citizens of Bimbagu South, we need your support. Thank you, Mr. President. May God bless you in our homeland, Ghana.
So that's Bimbagu South, and that's the Northeast region. The young man you listen to is a youth leader called Daniel. We'll be talking to him soon, but he talked about so many different problems. The roads are so bad that cars don't even want to go there. They have to ride bicycles. They don't have electricity. And they also have issues with their school complex. So we have Daniel on the line. Good morning, Daniel.
Good morning, madam.
How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for being with us. Can you please tell us a bit about your area?
Yeah. My area is, what do you call it? It's part of Northeast region.
Mm-hmm.
That is Bimbagu. But we are living in Bimbagu South.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, predominantly in Bimbagu we have Kunkumbe and Bimobes. So there is a river that separates us from other side Bimobes and other side Kunkumbe.
Okay.
Yeah. So looking at things, we have been neglected politically and everything.
So we're looking at your roads.
Hello?
How does the road make life so difficult for you?
I'm not getting you.
Your roads. Tell us a bit about the roads.
Yes, the road. Yeah, looking at the road, that is the major road that link Bimbagu to Bentry Road. You know, in Northeast region, Bentry is the biggest market in terms of marketing in that area.
Mm-hmm.
So that road, because our road has been neglected since 1992. There is nothing like a car or a motor king can even use the road. So if we are to send our farm product to the market, we find it difficult. Some will get rot, some will fall on the way because it will be you'll be carrying it a bit by bit. So we don't have road. As a citizen of Ghana, we are calling on the government to come into our aid and support us with the road.
Have you heard anything from your DCE about this road?
The DCE about the road?
Yes.
Madam, I would honestly say no. Are you online with me?
Mm-hmm.
We don't hear anything from the DC. We don't hear anything from DC about the road. There is nothing like any step taken about that road.
Okay, so how does this make life so difficult if you are next to one of the biggest markets in the region and you can't even get a car to transport your goods to the market? How difficult does it make life for you?
Yeah, madam, it is very difficult in a sense that without business, you know, this modern world, without business, how will you take care of your children in school, your income level, your farm activities, your household? Nowadays, nobody wants to be a farmer, or if you even be a farmer, how to send your goods to the market is then your goods cannot get to the market. How are you getting your income?
Yeah.
So life in Bimbagu South is very terrible.
We also talked about the electricity issues. Can you tell us a bit about it?
Yes, electricity. Yeah, that in as I said, we are in two travel in Bimbagu South. It gets a stone throw. The other side is having light, but our side there is no light. And this time around, if there is no light, we are now in the digital world. Where are we charging our phones? Where are we, our students? How are they going to learn? It makes learning difficult, and it makes life in that area difficult to live.
Okay, finally, speaking of learning, you told us something about the school children. I'm already thinking how they get to school on this road. But what other issues have you noticed with school children within your community?
Yeah, and the school and the road and the lights. Besides that, we also have a problem like water problems, and not also forgotten. Our place is Bimbagu South. It's not a Kumpano. And the ballot board, they capture it as a Kumpano. And Kumpano is not a name given to any Kunkoma community.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another challenge we are facing.
Now, your students, why are they in the classroom blocks that they are in, sitting on bricks?
The classroom that you are seeing, it was the community members. They make their own effort to build it. Look at the structure of the building. You can see the structure. Look at how it is. It is pretty. If your child is going to school to sit on this building, to me alone, it's better you go and buy a coffin, waiting that maybe they will bring a dead body home.
But haven't they built a new school in the area at all for these students?
Since 1996, the government, they came and put up 3 classrooms. Apart from that 3 classrooms, nothing else. Like a project, government is putting up a project in Bimbagu South.
Okay, so Daniel, the whole nation is watching your community. We're all watching your community right now. The world is watching. What would you like to tell us about this community and the importance of helping you?
Madam, come again.
We are all watching the state of your community now. Speak to your leaders about fixing these problems.
Yeah, the only thing is that we are calling on the government, and either on the government, the organizations, the media houses, to come into our aid. Else, our life is in danger. Our living is in danger. We look like we are not Ghanaians, to be frank. Looking at the community on your media, it's like we are not Ghanaians.
I understand you held some sort of demonstration. Did you get any results from it?
Come again, madam.
You held a demonstration some time ago. Did your leaders respond afterwards?
Since our press conference, we did not hear anything. No any response.
Okay. So we're going to talk to your DCE next. I hope you will stay on and listen to what he says. And then if you have anything else to say, we'll come to you.
And I'll be glad to listen to hear what the DC will say about the community. If what I'm saying is not true.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Daniel. So there you have it, viewers. That is a small community called Bimbagu South. It's in the Bunprigu district of the Northeast region. And Daniel says his entire life he's never lived in electricity before. Now, this is a generation where we want everyone to go digital. We want everyone to be globally competitive. If you don't have access to electricity, how can you compete on a global level and even be of use to your community? He also talked to us about the roads. They are next to one of the biggest markets in that region. It's a farming community. You need your road to transport your produce to the market to make money to take care of yourself and your family members. But if cars cannot get on that road, if even tricycles can't operate on that road and you have to rely on bicycles, can you imagine how many trips you have to make to transport yams, for instance. And by the time you're able to get all of your goods to the market, your competitor in a different community with good roads would have probably sold out. What money would you be able to take back home to your families? He also talked to us about the nature of the school. We see school children dressed beautifully and they don't even have chairs to sit on. Thankfully, we have the DCE on the line, Honorable Alhaji Duty. He's going to help us understand the problem better. Good morning, Mr. Duty. How are you? Hello, do you hear me?
Yeah, hello.
Perfect. Good morning. Thank you so much. This is Breakfast Daily on Citi TV.
Yeah, good morning.
We just heard one of the young leaders from your community walk us through all the issues they have with electricity, with the roads, with the environment in which children are studying. What do you have to tell us about what you've been doing to fix some of these problems?
Come back again.
We're talking about your area, Bimbagu South, right? And one of the youth leaders has just told us that the roads are so bad, they can't even get access to the market to make money to take care of themselves. He's not seen electricity since he's been born. Yes, he's not seen electricity since he's been born. And children are studying in an environment that is not good for them to be competitive, even within Ghana. So tell us a bit about your area.
Yeah. Your line is not clear.
It's okay. You tell us about your area.
Right.
Are you there? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. We want to know what you've been doing to solve the road problems, electricity problems, and school building issues in your community.
Yeah, the road problem.
Yes.
Yeah, after the road problem, you know, we are trying our best to see how best we can fix the road. In the community, I think they invited me to the place. Are you listening?
Yes, I'm here. We're talking about Bimbagu South. Go ahead.
Yes, I said the community, the Bimbagu South community invited me.
Yes.
To the community. I went there, I sat down with them, and the concerns that were addressed, their concerns were taken. And I told them, as a district assembly, we'll try as much as we can to see what we do to solve the problems with them, to solve the problems for them. And I think after we sat down, I told them the school was something that we found to be very much important. It was very much important for us. And we made sure that it was captured in the 2021 budget. We have to plan and budget after which we execute. So that road issue was captured in the 2021 budget. But you know, electricity, you are aware of what happened for the year 2020. The COVID-19 played much in the programs and projects of the country this year. And, you know, it was one of the communities that were captured for 2020 electricity. But because of this COVID-19, things went slow. So when I met them, I told them that it is still in the plans of the country, the district, and the government as whole. So they should wait. When the communities that were captured for 2020, when they are coming to do the project, the community will be attended to. So this is what we did when I met them.
So, Mr. Duty, your community, they are watching us now. The people of Bimbagu South are listening to you. They've not had electricity, not just this year, because we can't say it's a COVID-19 problem. Yes. So what do you have to tell them? Because they also have water issues.
Citi.
Please go ahead.
They didn't tell me. I was not invited. And taking news after getting their issues is not a one man to do. They didn't also come to find out for me when they started early.
Yes, but we're talking to you now. So what do you have to tell them about solving these problems?
After meeting the community, even if they really want to be part of the meeting with the community, or the community really wants. But after they finish, they should have also come to find me as the landlord of it.
Yes, and I'm speaking to you now as the landlord. What are you going to do for them? What would you do for them? Will they still have to experience this come 2021? When will the children get proper desks to sit on? When are these roads going to be fixed? Is there a timeline to this?
Yes, that is why I told you that we have included the community in the 2021 budget.
Do you feel as though this community is a priority to the nation? Bimbagu South, when you look at the states they are in, do you see them as a priority?
All communities, not Bimbagu South, all communities are priority to the nation.
As a district chief executive, are you proud of the nature of the roads, the schools, the fact that they don't have electricity? I think I'll take that as a no.
Wait on it after when.
Okay. Do we know when? Is there a date? Or we just have to wait?
Come again.
Is there a date? Your youth leaders are waiting to hear some progress being done, some projects being worked on, so they know that there's light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
Has anything begun?
We are working on a lot of communities. And Bimbagu South is part of the community that will be worked on.
Okay, thank you very much,
Thank you.
Mr. Duty, for being with us. It looks as though we don't know when the people of Bimbagu South will finally get the roads they deserve and also the electricity they need. We don't know when the children will get good seats to be on so that they can study and really get out of poverty. Hi there. We hope you enjoyed the show.
Make sure to subscribe, like, comment, and share with your friends.
This is Breakfast Daily on Citi TV.
Join the Breakfast Daily team Monday through Fridays from 7:30 a.m. to 10. Join us for breakfast daily, only on Citi TV.